31. I am first warning meteorologist Eric Burris in the Weather Center. I've got Marquise Meta, got Tony Manolfi. They're busy working. We're going to do the not working thing and just kind of chat on social. Want to let you know there's a severe thunderstorm warning. Take a look around Ocala here in Marion County. Pretty good little thunderstorm there. The severe thunderstorm warning runs for about the next 15 or so minutes time. And there's now a flood warning that's posted up that direction because of just how much rain we have seen coming down. So certainly plenty to talk about. It's actually a flood advisory, and that runs until 4:30 this afternoon. So a couple things. Why is this a severe thunderstorm? Well, you've got all those dots, okay? So all those dots are letting you know about all the lightning that's fired up. And what's interesting is this really has fired up on the east side of Ocala. The other element to this is the hail. The Doppler radar showing those pink shades, which according to radar estimates is about a half-inch or so diameter hail. So decent hail size, decent heavy rainfall, and kind of working away from, say, downtown Ocala, but we are seeing more storms developing out around Dunellen, and we're just kind of starting to watch the atmosphere pulse up with some thunderstorm activity. So definitely wanted to let you know about that, right? We look at the wide perspective. There's an old cold front north of us. You've got all this moisture out ahead of it, and the thunderstorms are firing up. Current temperatures across central Florida, nice and hot. It's 96 degrees in Orlando right now. Yuck. It's 94 degrees in St. Cloud, 96 Daytona Beach, 93 degrees in Titusville. So let's talk about records, right? Using our 5-minute observation, the live data, looks like we're closing in on nearly 97 degrees in Orlando, closing in on 97 in Sanford, which should tie a record or at least be pretty close. Looks like we beat the record in Daytona Beach. Old record was 95. We're at 96.8, so we're almost to 97 degrees there. So there you go. It's hot. We're definitely in record or near record territory across town. But this rainfall is going to help us out. We need that. We'll beg for it. I'll beg for it. You need me to ask politely? I'll do that too. All right, how does this play out on Futurecast? Let's take a look, okay? Here we are this afternoon. Now, this is the same run from earlier. I think that Futurecast is a little underdoing that. Let me look at rapid refresh. How interesting. It's like the model doesn't want to throw rain. I mean, that's not realistic.
No.
I mean, it's subdued, but I think that it has to happen at some point. Let's look at beta. Here, let's look. Yeah, I mean, look at the Barron model.
Oh yeah, look at that.
You know, like it's throwing plenty of storms. 5 p.m. widely scattered through the metro, continuing off to the east 8, 9 o'clock, and then kind of tapering off 10, 11 o'clock or so. That looks pretty good to me. Yeah, we never talked about that we've got the Barron model as well.
Okay.
So we'll have to get into that. Just trying to get the new guy up on all the stuff. But you got the idea, right? So storms these next couple of hours, 8, 9, 10 o'clock, everything kind of working off to the east. And then little by little we'll be fading. But I got to tell you, looking at the forecast for tomorrow, we're going to be a nice stormy forecast. And I love this. I love this. So for today, it's nice and hot, right? There's that front north of us. But looking ahead to the forecast tomorrow, that front gets even closer, forces more moisture. We're going to be hot, sure. But what we're not going to see is dry air. We're really going to be trending up this rain coverage around Central Florida. So look at the rain chances. 70% tomorrow, 70% for Thursday, 60% for Friday, and then kind of continuing to come back down little bit by little bit Saturday into Sunday. But yeah, looking at some pretty decent storms. Yep. My brother says, I ain't too proud to beg. Listen, if it brings down the heat, I ain't too proud to beg. It's true. It's true. Yeah. Guidance, not gospel, Tiffany says. Indeed, indeed. Marginal risk for severe weather today. Our northern areas, yeah, there's a lot of energy up north. Most of it is staying north of us, but yes. Yeah. Yeah. Cindy, hi. My flight is coming in around 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. How's the weather looking during that time frame? So our pattern definitely trends stormier for tomorrow. Let's take a look at our Futurecast. I definitely think it's doing a better job tomorrow. So here's around lunchtime tomorrow, okay? Bright sunshine, beautiful, warm temperatures. By 2:30, 3 o'clock, we're starting to see that sea breeze interaction and collision. There's 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, widespread storms, 6, 7 o'clock. I think Futurecast definitely doing better tomorrow than today. That's for sure. As far as your flight goes, it's really kind of up to Mother Nature and the airports, right? Like if you get it right over the airport, there's a huge problem. If not, you're good to go. There's a look at the delay board for right now, and at the moment, there's not too many issues, right? 135 flights on time, 38 delays, and 0 cancellations. And I'll tell you, it's thankful to the fact that the radar over the metro has actually been pretty quiet, right? Like there's not much doing here. So take what we can get, right? So, but yeah, tomorrow I do think that we're going to be getting into more stormy activity. Yeah. Please, no more rainy dismissal for a while. Yeah, I mean, today looks good. My little guy had rainy day dismissal yesterday. The wife said it was terrible because the elementary school delayed, which pushed back the middle school, which pushed back. It all kind of worked in tandem against each other. So that sounds terrible. Yeah. Anything new in the tropics from yesterday? Julian's asking. So first off, we did our entire Tracking the Tropics Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, podcast, all that stuff. But no new developments necessarily in the tropics. There are the 2 areas that we're watching in the open basin that have a low-end chance of development. But I would say, to me, watching the Caribbean in the next week or so's time is going to be particularly useful. Let's take a look at the raw computer model data, okay? And let's just watch the Caribbean here. This is the new GFS model. This is the 12Z run. All right, watch how the GFS is showing lowering pressures down in the Caribbean. And then through time, it's wanting, what are we doing? First off, you've got something around the Yucatan and the Bay of Campeche drink. And then you've got something out around the Turks and the Caicos Islands doing its thing. And then watch how at the end of the GFS there, it's almost like trying to keep an area of low pressure down there in the kind of South Texas, Mexico border. That's the operational GFS. But if we switch over to the ensembles, there's definitely ensemble support for Gulf activity or for East Coast activity. There's a big spread on the ensembles. So nothing's dialed in, nothing is set in stone there. When we switch over and take a look at the European ensembles, most everything is still east of us, right? So not as much activity in the Gulf. Either way, suffice it to say, stuff to watch. And more than likely, the stuff to watch is going to be more of a homegrown type scenario as opposed to that main development region deal. So we'll watch it. We'll be watching. Michelle's asking, do I need to inspect my generator? Listen, hurricane season here, girlfriend. What you need to do is what you need to do. I'm just telling you, you don't want to be rushing when a hurricane's threatening. That's all. Yeah. All right. All right. Very good. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Anything. If you get it, you get it. That's it. That's it. Linda says it's storming in Ocala. It is indeed. Yeah, you've still got that severe thunderstorm up there. How much rain are we going to get this week? It looks wet. You hear that? Focus group is talking, Minolfi.
There it is.
There it is. All right. I'll look just for you because you asked. If I can find it. Is this working? Yeah, that works. All right. Here's Futurecast. Oh, hold on. I got to turn off the models. All right. Here's Futurecast. Rolling through time. I mean, there's definitely some of those oranges. So you're talking 2, 3, 4, 5 inches in spots. Mostly kind of looking at, half inch or so. So there you go. All right. All right. What are you working on at 4 o'clock, sir? What's your big specialty that you're going to be talking about?
Just tracking afternoon showers, some storms. We did have a severe thunderstorm warning that we're still currently under. It should be expiring in the next 5-ish minutes or possibly moving past 345. So looking at that this afternoon.
Yeah, getting more and more active. Let's head over to the chief, see what we're doing over here. Hail to the chief.
Hey, what's up, gang? We think that the majority of the heavier stuff today is going to be up north, so we'll watch that. Storms Prediction Center has a marginal risk for severe storms up north. We have the one warning already. We've got a flood advisory. We'll likely have more. We'll take a look at the tropics. There's going to be a couple of other things that folks are starting to see on social media. Probably anxiety is starting to creep up. Hearing the term that there's 2 features out there that we're watching. So a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We'll give you everything you need. And why the heat is breaking, the pattern change. That's huge.
God, I love that.
I know.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot to talk about.
And then you'll be live on Facebook as well tonight?
8 o'clock, baby.
Giddy up. Yeah. All right. Now, I'll tell you this, y'all. We're going to get the new guy on Coffee Talk, and we're going to find out who he is. Because all you see is a smiling face. You don't know the accomplishments that we have here. So at some point, I'm going to have to wake you up and get you doing a Facebook Live with me.
Right early on the weekend or what?
Oh, no. We can do it during the week. Okay. I do it 7 days a week. I do. It's pathetic.
I got you.
Don't judge. I'm feeling seen.
No judgment on this end.
He says no judge. Well, I feel judged. No, I'm just kidding. But we'll get to meet him and get to say hello, and you'll ask the questions. But in the meantime, I'm done. All right? Tracking storms. These gentlemen will be on TV. Be the sunshine in someone else's day.